Okay, let's talk about something huge that's happening right now at the crossroads of AI, the cloud, and cybersecurity. It's called SASE, and honestly, it is completely changing the game for how we protect, well, everything. We're going to break down what it is, why it matters so much, and what it really means for the future of keeping our digital world safe.
So, just how big of a deal is this? Get a load of this number. $44.68 billion. That's what the SASE market is expected to be worth by 2030. So yeah, this isn't some tiny niche trend. It's a massive industry-wide earthquake.
And this quote just nails it. SASE is the new cybersecurity backbone. It's not just another app or a fancy feature. We're talking about the fundamental infrastructure of modern security. But, to really get why we need a new backbone, you first have to understand why the old one is completely falling apart. So let's dig into the why. Why was SASE even created? Well, for decades, we've been leaning on a security model that's, to put it mildly, obsolete. The world changed around us, but for a long time, our security just didn't. Think about the old days. Security was all about the castle and moat, right? Your important stuff was inside the castle, your data center, and you just built a big wall around it. Simple enough. But that model is totally broken today. Our people are working from everywhere, our most important apps are in the cloud, the castle has basically dissolved into thin air. And the fallout from sticking with that old model? It's staggering. Get this, 70% of cloud breaches happen because of simple misconfigurations. When you're trying to patch together dozens of different security tools to protect this scattered mess, things are going to fall through the cracks. That complexity is now our single biggest vulnerability.
And at the exact same time, we're seeing a 25% jump in ransomware attacks. The bad guys? Oh, they are having a field day with these old broken systems. The threat isn't just theoretical. It's very real, it's getting worse, and it demands a totally new way of thinking.
And that new way of thinking? That's SASE. This is a solution that was built from the ground up for the world we actually live in today. A world that's all about the cloud, hybrid work, and has no real borders. So what the heck is SASE? It stands for Secure Access Service Edge, but what it really means is this. It's a framework born in the cloud designed to do one primary thing, bring networking and security together into one unified platform. The goal? Simple. Stop juggling a million different products that don't talk to each other.
The real magic of SASE is how it fuses 5 core technologies that used to live in their own little silos. You've got SD-WAN for smart network routing, a secure web gateway to keep people off malicious sites, a CASB to protect your cloud apps, zero trust to make sure everyone is who they say they are, and a next-gen firewall for serious threat prevention. It takes the whole shebang and makes it work as one.
And look, this isn't just some theoretical idea. The heavy hitters in the industry are all in. I mean, Gartner's 2025 Magic Quadrant is already singling out leaders like Check Point for their SASE platforms. That's a huge signal that this is where the entire industry is headed.
All right, so we know what it is. Now for the fun part. How does it actually perform in the wild? How does it stop the bad guys? This is where that all-in-one approach really shines.
The secret weapon here really is AI. SASE uses things like machine learning to spot weird behavior in real time before it becomes a problem. It doubles down on zero trust, basically trusting no one and verifying everything. And it even uses AI to make your network traffic faster and more efficient. It's security and performance together.
And we absolutely need that AI edge because, guess what? The attackers are using AI too. We're seeing a 75% jump in really sophisticated AI-driven cyber attacks. SASE is designed to fight fire with fire.
So what does all this unification and automation get you? Speed. A huge boost in speed. SASE can slash threat response times by 30%. And in the middle of a security crisis, those minutes can mean the difference between a close call and a total disaster. And yeah, it saves you money. A lot of money. Just the zero trust part of SASE alone saves companies an average of $1.76 million every time they have a data breach. That's what happens when you stop trusting blindly and start verifying everything.
When you look at how companies are actually doing this, the answer is pretty clear. Over 71% of SaaS setups are cloud-based. And that makes total sense, right? It's a cloud-native idea, so of course you'd want to run it from the cloud to protect everything in the cloud.
Okay, so like any massive shift in tech, it's not all smooth sailing.
When you get down to it, there's a real-world battlefield out there, full of incredible opportunities and, yeah, some pretty big hurdles. Let's talk about that.
First, the opportunity. This thing is taking off like a rocket. An estimated 60% of all businesses are planning to have a real SaaS strategy in place by 2025. It's going from a cool idea to the standard way of doing things, fast.
And what that means for you, or for anyone in tech, is a massive career opportunity. We're seeing 25% year-over-year growth in the demand for professional SASE certifications. That's a huge sign of a major skills gap that needs filling.
But here's the catch with that rapid growth. This isn't a simple flip of a switch. Nearly half, 47% of businesses say they need outside help to implement SaaS correctly. The demand for SaaS experts is just growing way faster than the supply.
But if we zoom out for a second, the big picture is pretty incredible. This whole shift, with SASE at the center, is part of a bigger trend that's expected to help create 170 million new tech jobs by 2030. That's just massive.
So let's bring it all home. We've talked about the old broken model, the new unified solution, and what's happening in the real world. It all boils down to this. The battlefield has changed, and the old playbooks just won't cut it anymore. It's time to think about your new plan of attack.
And that's the question I want to leave you with. In a world where attackers are using AI, where your team is scattered all over the map, and your data lives in the cloud, that old castle and moat is a distant memory. SASE is the new backbone. So what's your battle plan going to be?